What's going on, YouTube? Happy Sunday. Actually, I'm sitting here today. I told you guys, for those of you guys who may be interested in the hot dog cart business, I actually am putting together a series that I will sell. It'll probably be right around 12 to 14 videos of A through Z on how to start a hot dog business. And then after that, I have some more businesses that I'm doing some research on. Hey, so like I said, it'll be ready for you here pretty soon. I'm shooting for, I'm probably going to shoot for, I would say, if not done by the end of next week, definitely done by the week after. So, here's what this video is about today. How many of you, when you get a little nervous, you shut down? And not to the point where you shut down, but you become like furious, like angry, like some of your biggest problems that some of you may have in business is that when a problem comes, it's a little bit out of your comfort zone that you're not used to handling. It sounds so big. The first thing that some people do is it just goes inside and they just start like tingling and just twitching and just like, oh my gosh. And the only way you know how to handle this problem is to get angry as possible, and then you think that this problem is just going to be solved just because you're angry. Like if an employee makes something, let's say an employee has your van and they wreck your vehicle, right? And it's their fault, and you just want to go and just chew this person out because you know you really can't afford someone them hitting another car, and you're like, oh my gosh, my business is going down the drain, and the only way you know how to handle it is just to scream at that person. Or that's just an example. It's many more examples. But my question is to you, how do you handle pressure? Because here's one thing I learned in Somalia, and some of you who know me know this story, that when I was in Somalia, I learned to sleep with gunshots, right? I've learned to sleep when gunshots is coming into compound. That was probably one of the hardest things I ever had to do in my life. And one thing Somalia taught me is that when chaos breaks out, you can't overreact. Just think if like special forces units were storming in a house, and all of a sudden they heard gunfire come in, and they just got stressful, and they just went and just started shooting. You know, they shot half of their team up because they got a little nervous and didn't know how to handle that pressure. You have to learn to handle pressure. And how do you do that? You do it this way. When it comes to you and you don't expect it, and it just comes to you, and you're hearing this news. As you're hearing the news, this is what you should be telling yourself. It should be a blocker right here. Okay, I have this information right here. Now, it's how I react to the information of how successful will be in solving this problem. Because I've learned this. When you're calm, cool, and collective, that problem goes away easily. But when you're just a raging lunatic, that problem stays with you for weeks, years. You talk about that problem to your grandkids. I remember this one day. That's not, I mean, and if you don't learn how to do this properly, you're going to have problems in business or any other area in your life, you know? And I'm not saying, and women, don't get offensive when I say this, but there are some times, and women, you know this, that there are certain problems that man, you look upon that man and just say, hey, honey, go take care of that, because I'm just a little bit afraid of that situation. And women look at you to see how you're going to handle that. If you just ball up in a knot and just say, oh, problem, how do I solve you, and react the same way that someone else may overreact, then they're not going to look to you to solve problems. You know, that's not very man-like. I would say the thing to do is, guys, problems, there's no problem that can't be solved. That's the first thing you have to tell yourself. No problem that can't be solved. And I know you may think like, no problem that can't be solved. Yes, I said that, you know, and you have to find a solution the quickest way possible. And in order to find that solution, you have to have a clear mind. Clear mind. So I'm telling you right now, if you're watching this channel and watching this video right now, you're going to have a problem that come up in your life. We're not exempt. If you're breathing, you're going to have a problem. And I promise you, you will. It's how you react in the situation that makes the problem go away. And then you don't talk about the problem more. It's not a problem. Because really, to me, there's no such thing as a problem. It's just a little area that has happened that needs a little more information put into it, and it'll be gone. Then it's the next challenge after that. So I just wanted to chime in today and give you my thoughts on that, because I know a lot of you guys are probably having some issues with that. So thank you guys for supporting the channel, man. Thank you guys, all you guys out there who have shared these videos and tried to help make this channel what it is today and what it could be tomorrow. So with that said, guys, thank you guys for watching this channel. Please subscribe, and until next time, signing off.